What is a song you cannot listen to for an emotional reason? Moon River, 'cause it reminds me of my grandma. She used to sing it often. Mr. Blue Sky. Used it as my morning alarm for a couple months and now it triggers my fight or flight response. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. This song was what my parents used for their first dance at their wedding. My mom made sure it played at my dad's funeral in 2016. I haven't really been able to feel the same when I listen to it. Today, I broke down and listened to it again, celebrating what would have been my parents' 26th wedding anniversary. Ozzy Osbourne's Mama I'm Coming Home. Runaway Train, by Soul Asylum. Both are wrapped up in my son's suicide. They are just too much for me. My grandpa and I used to listen to Johnny Cash in the car together. He and my grandma helped raise me, so we spent a lot of time together. When I was very little I thought Grandpa was Johnny Cash, as his name was Johnny also, and he had a gravelly bass baritone and a thick twang. No matter what, when I Walked the Line came on, he'd hold out his hand for me to hold and he'd sing. I didn't know until I was much older that none of my family had ever heard him sing. He died 2 years ago, and I still can't hear I Walk the Line without bawling my eyes out. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. I will follow you into the dark. I miss my sister. The Night We Met, Lord Huron. Damn, next time I'm gonna fall for someone I'll make sure it's morning. Elliot Smith. Pretty much anything by him. He was my favorite artist for most of my 20s. And I listened to him so much during those years that his whole catalog is kinda tied in with memories I'm done with. It just fills me with the kind of sad nostalgia I used to love indulging in. But as I've gotten older I've realized that kind of indulgence is unhealthy. So I don't bother anymore. And in general, I'm just not the person I was then. And listening to those songs makes me feel like I'm artificially being dragged back to old feelings and mindsets that don't fit me anymore. Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. Brings back bad memories. The Book of Love, Peter Gabriel. That shit makes me cry every single time I hear it. When I Was Your Man, by Bruno Mars. My wife divorced me after 16 years of marriage to be with another man. It hurt me really bad. After 1 year of being divorced she admitted to me it was mistake. I tried to have her come back but she's too ashamed. I Drive Your Truck by Lee Brice. My brother drove an old red Ford pickup. He got into a terrible car accident with his friend. He was not supposed to live. This song came out literally the same week my brother was unconscious in the ICU with severe brain damage. I was so sad and angry and all of the emotions in between. I remember grabbing the keys and jumping in his truck and driving around the country roads and crying my eyes out. This song hits me hard still. You'll Be in My Heart by Phil. Literally Anything by Norah Jones. She's lovely and all, and I'd otherwise enjoy her music. But my mom ruined it for me by playing it right after her fights with my dad. And right before taking her anger with him out on me. Now when I hear Norah Jones I get anxious and irritable. 2 songs. Beloved by Mumford & Sons. Marcus Mumford wrote it about his grandmother dying. Stupidly. I played this song first when my cat was dying and then a year later when my grandmother was dying. Lyrics include, "Before you leave, you must know you are beloved. And before you leave, remember I was with you." The second song is Baby Mine, from Dumbo. I sang it to my cat Jasper when he was a kitten, and played a version of it as he was dying. Guys, it even made the vet cry. Adam's song, Blink-182. Couldn't listen to the song without crying until recently because I relate so well to the feeling of wanting to kill myself as a teenager. It reminded me that my loved ones would never be the same if that happened, and the terror of hurting them that badly kept me from doing it. It also doesn't help that I have a brother named Adam who's tried to kill himself 3 times in the past year. Shit's fun, y'all. If I Die Young by the band Perry. Makes me cry every time. This might be weird, but Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake. Back when I was in elementary school, my mom's alarm song was Suit and Tie, and every morning my grandma would hear it and wake me up to get ready. My grandma would always have the Weather Channel on in the background while she did my hair and got me dressed. We would walk down to the bus stop and wait for the bus together, and she would sneak me little candies when the bus arrived. She passed away from ovarian cancer in 2012. Now anytime I hear that song on the radio, I have to turn it off to avoid crying. Last Kiss by Pearl Jam. The first time I heard it, I was in the car with my uncle and I had tears rolling down my cheeks. Because to a less than 10-year-old me the song was just that sad. I mean, it is a really sad song. And I was an emotional kid. I'm sure you know it. It's about a car accident. Every time I heard it, it reminded me of that drive with my uncle. Last year, that same uncle passed away in a car accident with my cousin driving.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.